We're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Booker against Towns. Paul, the open look. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
That's a good decision right there to give Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Outside Edwards. Over Booker. Shot is good by Edwards.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Durant. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Now here's Towns. Hits a three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Here's Okogie to the right side. Launches a three. The kick to Durant. Second chance effort. Aiden. Great positioning on the putback.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Conley. Now here's Towns. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. With the tip, it's good on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Paul against Conley. Here's Okogie. Back to Paul. On the wing, Durant. Covered by Towns. Durant with another miss. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert. A main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
So it's Phoenix now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
2 minutes
Pass to
remaining.
Okogie.
2 minutes.
Paul against Conley. Shoots from the elbow. Durant for 3. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker, the pass to Aiden, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. A minute 35 left in the first quarter. Conley passes to Edwards. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Booker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. And Durant with the big finish.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Edwards against Booker. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. From 8 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. The Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Durant finds Booker. Here's Okogie. The 15-footer. Durant's shot is off.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside Conley. It's all tied in Phoenix. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Here they are.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. Outside Booker, lets the three fly, and there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Booker. Durant's got 10.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Drives to the hoop, and he lays it up and in. Edwards has gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Ayton with it. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves game last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Pass to Okogie. Minnesota with a rebound. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Booker against Edwards. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 10 points for him.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Durant inside, guarded by Edwards. Booker for 3. They grab their own miss. No luck on that one.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Here's Edwards. The shot that time not on target. Now the Suns take it the other way. Over to the wing. Ayton passes to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Okogie
half.
on the wing.
2 minutes.
Durant against Towns. From the elbow. Durant with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Towns goes in. Shoots over Durant. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Okogie on the wing. Fires for three. Drains the triple. Okogie's got himself on the board with a three there.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Conley passes to Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
For three, Booker drops in the three. And the Suns lead by 3.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley passes to Towns. Back to Conley. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Paul. Here's Okogie. The kick out to Paul. Fires from deep. And the Suns get another 3.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the
Timberwolves 21.
through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Booker finds Paul. Up and over Conley. Another shot. Lets it fly. Durant, no good. The Timberwolves trail.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Back to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Pass to Booker. From downtown. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Towns passes to McDaniels. With the drive. Out left to the wing. Paul against Conley. Here's Gobert. The bank shot, no good. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Durant. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Booker against Edwards. Booker, good.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
Now here's Towns. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. No good on the shot. Ayton passes to Paul. Got it. And now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Paul. The 17-footer. Another miss by Minnesota. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Back to Okogie. Here's Booker.
Minnesota foul. Jaden McDaniel. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Durant. The kick out to Paul. Clock at 6. No good there. Conley with some nice D. Minnesota shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Outside McDaniels. To the middle. Stolen. Pass to Aiden. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yes, so strong. Aiden. And one. Look.
That's good from Aiden. Conley with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Edwards. That one a little long.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
The kick to Durant. Pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. Oh, it's stolen. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Edwards finds Towns. Throw it down on the lob.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. With some arc. And here's Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And there's the lob. And stolen by Durant. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead. They lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Up top, Edwards. To the left side wing. And stolen by Durant. Conley against Paul. Right side Durant. Pass to Booker. Here's Paul. Okogie on the wing. The 3 ball. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Paul against Conley. And the Suns get it back. Outside for Booker. For 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Paul with some nice D.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and Down it goes on the lob.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time now.
Paul passes to Aiden. Back to Paul. The kick to Durant. Knocks down the long J. And the Suns lead by 9.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
Edwards against Booker. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. There's the 3. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Pass to Durant. Back to Paul. Outside Durant. Shoots from the baseline. Ayton passes to Booker. Outside Durant. Here's Ayton. Covered by Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, solid inside play by Aiden. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Booker. And he drains the turnaround, Jay.
The turnaround so difficult to perfect, but hard to see anything wrong with that one.
Now here's Towns. The kick out to Conley from the arc. Outside McDaniels. Going inside. Tries again. Back to Towns. Yep, that one goes.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Outside Durant. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Ball finds Durant. Shot clock at 5. The 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. Here's Edwards. Oh, misses the dunk. And it's the Suns with the ball. Leading by 5. Okogie. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Conley passes to Edwards. Puts it up from 12. Can't hit that one. So the Suns win it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a...
To the best kid in the hall.
appreciate about this matchup? The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Now here's Booker, just 5 to shoot. Okogie, they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
LA ball.
Here's Westbrook. Outside, George. Back to Westbrook. And there's Paul George on the assist from Westbrook. George has got the opening basket of the game for the Clippers. Westbrook against Paul. Okogie, the pass to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Okogie hits from deep.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up. Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
KD against Leonard. Pulls up on the elbow. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Okogie misses.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Now here's Booker. Robert Covington unable to get his last shot to go. A fadeaway. A nice shot by Booker.
Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Durant against Covington. Stolen. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. No good with the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 4-point game.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's Paul. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Outside for Durant. Pass to Ayton. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Durant. Shoots over Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, life's not fair, right? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot, and it turns up to be an up fake instead.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Covington a screen on ball. Westbrook kicks to Zubac. Here's George, and it's Paul George with the finish.
Paul George dunk contest, he's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Passes it to KD. Back to Paul. Covington with the steal. George with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. George, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Booker. The feed now to Ayton. George looking around. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. Covington a screen on Booker. Fires from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes.
And please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it.
And that one's good, Ayton.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Booker dishes to KD. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Leonard kicks to George. Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook passes to Zubac. And here's George for 3. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the rejection by Zubac. Outside, George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. KD looking around. Driving the lane. And Westbrook pulls it down.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
It's tipped. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by KD. The 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The pass to Ayton for 3. Back to Durant, and there's another turnover by the Suns. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Leonard. Covington setting the pick for Leonard. And Durant comes to help. The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Zubac. Nobody near Leonard. And he hits it to tie the game up. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
You give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that. Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become Better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Lobbed up there for Durant. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. And Brett, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly, it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have two teams in L.A. that can be this good.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, a key piece in a couple of huge NBA trades. There's no doubt the teams value Robert Covington and his ability to play defense and shoot the three. And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint unless you want to see a highlight.
Here's Westbrook following the score by Phoenix. Down low, Zubac. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook.
Second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside, KD. Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
The end of the first half.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The Clippers, 19.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair.
Field goal.
Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Now, here's Ayton, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Leonard with the steal. To the inside, here's George, and George with the stuff.
Paul George taking it all the way up for the dunk.
Phoenix leading by 3. Pass to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Out to KD. 5 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Covington. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Assisted by
George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Westbrook against Paul. KD passes to Okogie. Kicks to Ayton. Good on the 13-footer. Ayton's got 8 points.
Ayton showing he can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Zubac the pass to George. Stolen by Durant. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
It's Covington on the wing. Inside. Zubac kicks to Leonard. George passes to Zubac. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Paul dishes to Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now here's Durant. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
2 minutes remaining in the
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Westbrook, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And here are the Suns now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Outside for Durant. Bangs home the trifecta. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
A little you can do now to slow him down. Durant's such a phenomenal offensive talent.
Zubac the pass to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul.
Second team.
That's his first foul. 1:03 left to play here in the third. Ayton kicks to KD. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And just from deep range, KD can bury you.
Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Passes it to Booker. Here's a Kobe. Kicks it out to Booker. To the middle, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's Ayton missing.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Zubac finds Westbrook. To the inside. Now here's Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's only a 5-point Suns lead.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Outside Durant. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 5.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Leonard inside. No good with the layup. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Clippers trail by 5. Here's George. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Chris Paul picks up that one.
You know, the early years when Paul George came into the league with the Pacers, you wondered how his frame would fill out. It's filled out nicely.
Here's Paul. Durant way outside. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 4. Outside, George. And here's Leonard from three. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Booker in the corner. Outside Durant. For three, Kogi. That one doesn't drop. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Westbrook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I should give Russell Westbrook any kind of runway like that, and he can explode. What a terror on the inside.
And it's tied up with that one. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Paul against Westbrook, and they double up Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Sinks the triple.
Well, Booker's looking for any shot. Those corner threes have to look pretty easy to him.
George against Booker. George passes to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 10 points for Leonard.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Durant. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Durant in the corner. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Clock at 6. Back to KD. Tries again. Unable to get that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. George finds Leonard to take the lead. Westbrook with it. Back to Zubac. A miss that time. Would have put him up. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Bobbed up there for Durant. No good that time.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
2-on-1 as they jump out in the break. Nobody near George. Oh, and they take the lead. George has got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steal.
And scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
And they sent the wrong guy to the line here. Paul tends to make the most of every trip he takes to the strike.
Covington's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Durant, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Paul George with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard's got the ball.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up enough.
Pass to Booker from deep. They get it back.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. A 3 from Leonard. And it's Ayton with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the pass to Kogi. And Booker kicks to Durant. Kicks it out to Paul. It's in!
Chris Paul has drained plenty of huge shots in his career. Easy to see why he's so revered.
Leonard the pass to Westbrook. And here is Zubac. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Down flame to the bus, kill
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Towns can't get it to go.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Edwards. Fires the three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Westbrook outside. Rebound Minnesota.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Towns with the ball. Guarded now by George. George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Morris.
The slashing ability of Russell Westbrook is undeniable. Good luck keeping between him and the basket.
Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns. Look out below. You got no chance of defending him right there. Morris, a screen on Edwards. Out to the right wing. Leonard outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
Now here's Conley. Over Westbrook. Conley finds Gobert. 6 to shoot. Outside McDaniels, beyond the arc, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Towns. Nice form on the 20-footer.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
George passes to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Edwards against George. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
George passes to Morris. And some solid defense from Towns. Westbrook against Conley. Now here's Towns. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
For 3, George. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. Zubats. Inside, Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Here's Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
George passes to Morris. Shot to stop the run. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 so far. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Pass to Morris. Here's the 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Morris has got 5 points. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves ahead.
Please give a big round of applause for the Pharos.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for 1 more at the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubats.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Leonard finds Westbrook. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Clippers trail. Leonard outside. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Zubats. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Zubats has gotten his 2nd bucket. Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' 2nd season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top 2-way players in the league.
Here he goes. Left side, McDaniels. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the 2nd quarter. Zubats passes to Morris. Back to Zubats. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Minnesota in the lead. We're now about 2 minutes into the 2nd quarter. Conley against Westbrook. It's McDaniels on the wing. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
George passes to Zubats. And here is Morris. And the layup is good off the glass. Morris has got 7 points in the game. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Pass to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Towns on the take. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
George finds Leonard. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, this is one aspect of this game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Edwards pass to Gobert. Missed inside. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good to the paint. Here's Morris. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Leonard passes to Morris. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Morris has got 11 points.
Well, you have to love the patience by Kawhi right there. Use the pick-and-roll game to perfection.
Towns passes to Edwards. The 3. The Clippers grab the miss. George outside from deep three-point range. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. All right, good stuff, Allie.
Right for the Timberwolves. 27, the Clippers, 28.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. George, good.
Just incredible concentration. When Paul George is going strong inside, it doesn't matter what he's got to overcome.
Outside Edwards. Nice move. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Morris can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Zubac finds Morris. Westbrook outside. Back to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
It's really clear to me that Marcus Morris has an unshakable belief in his ability to score at will.
Conley goes in. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Leonard. And they're pushing it up. Here's George. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
I really like how Marcus Morris plays within the offense. This guy is so solid at recognizing when he should give it up.
Conley passes to Towns. Takes it inside. Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Zubac. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And the basket by Towns. Towns has got 8.
If you look at his offensive rating, Towns one of the best to ever do it. That means the jump shot is key.
Here's Leonard. Off target at the rim.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
That ties the game, and he's got 16.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Here's Leonard. That shot is off. McDaniels with some nice D. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. The kick out to Morris. The Clippers rebound. Leonard finds Morris. For 3, Westbrook. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside Edwards. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. The offensive rebound. Los Angeles has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Towns. Over Morris. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Now George. He's guarded by Conley. Back to George.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their 2nd winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the line. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards got 18.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
George finds Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Morris. Launches it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Boy, when Russell Westbrook is attacking and getting downhill, forget about it. The fouls are going to come on the defense.
Good on the second one. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Conley. To the wing, right side. Towns passes to Conley. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Conley's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Down low. Crosses over. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
No, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to it.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. The Clippers on top, up 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. It's Edwards with a drive, and the basket is good. Edwards got 20.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
George passes to Zubac. No luck on that one. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves shooting an efficient 57% tonight. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
Leonard outside. Morris passes to Westbrook. Leonard outside. McDaniels with some nice D. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
Pass to Towns. Soft touch off the glass. Towns has got 9 points now in the second half.
If Karl Anthony Towns carves space and is in the painted area, it's going to go in the basket. He's that good. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Leonard against McDaniels. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Towns to take the lead. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. George finds Zubac. Here's Westbrook. Zubac with it. Defended by Gobert. They grab their own miss. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gobert. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris down low. He's guarded by Conley. Leonard against Towns. Westbrook outside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Towns against Morris. The 3, Conley. Here's Towns. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Towns has got 20.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards for 3. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. The Clippers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's George. And he sinks it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Pass to Towns. 43 seconds left to play in the 4th. McDaniels. Money. And tie game. Huge basket right there. Leonard outside. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded by Conley. Westbrook, the pass to George. Stolen by Conley. All alone on the break. Count it.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket or 2.
Leonard passes to Morris. Counted! A huge shot to tie it up.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Ready to move? Here are the Minnesota
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And the Clippers call time here.
Fans, it's time to get up and get loud.
Yeah!
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
For the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
Down flame to the bus kill in the hall.
got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. In this kind of matchup, comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's a Kogi in at the 3. Now here's Conley. Got a hand on it. Durant against Edwards. Booker with no one around hits the 3-point bomb.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Now here's Durant. Off the mark at the outside fadeaway.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Edwards has to go there. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David.
What a ruthless move by Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that 3-point answer.
Conley dishes to McDaniels. Driving to the basket. And finished off by McDaniels.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
A Kogi misses. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender. Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Shot from 12. It's good.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Now here's Paul. Offensive rebound. KD passes to Ayton. Here's Booker. And a dunk by Booker.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Here's KD.
Wow. Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
Outside Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Towns, wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. Towns has got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
A Kogi misses. clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Shoots over McDaniel. Okogie misses. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Paul kicks to Booker. Pass to Okogie. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Ball against Conley. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. Tie game in Minnesota. Pat back in a moment as we'll get underway.
Your defense team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Running in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Phoenix turns it over again.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Now here's Edwards. Over Booker. Stolen by Durant. Paul passes to Ayton. Hefty move. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Passes to Gobert. Right side, Edwards. With the drive, it's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Here's Booker. The pass to Okogie. 18 feet out. Outside for Durant. Jump shot is good. Durant's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Conley against Paul. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Booker outside. To the paint. Pass to Okogie. Towns with the steal. Conley the pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Booker no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Booker was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder. Fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Here's Okogie. Shoots from 14. No good off the back of the rim.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Conley finds Gobert. KD against Towns. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Okogie. Pass to Ayton. bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. 1:16 left to play in the first half. Conley with it. It's Edwards on the wing. Taken away. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Katie against Gobert. Basket good. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Takes the 13-footer. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Edwards can't hit.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Devin Booker.
He's got the finesse. Booker with a feathery finish.
Down low. Outside Edwards. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The Suns, 22.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Now here's Edwards. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Edwards dishes to Towns. And no good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Ayton kicks to KD. Passes it to Okogie. Back to KD. Shot clock at 6 for the lead, and the layup is up and in. KD's got the first bucket of the third here for the Suns.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Count that one, and the Timberwolves lead by 1. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth-and-nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Lets it go with the 3. Durant, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Towns. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Gobert trying to get open. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is the guy you want to create for time and time again.
Now here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Off target on the 15-footer.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
It's Edwards on the wing. Now here's McDaniels. Lob pass to Conley. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Led the league in steals multiple times. No surprise Chris Paul picked that one off. Run it.
Outside, Towns. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Conley. A crossover, and he lays it up and in. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Paul kicks to Durant. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Count it. Ayton's got 10 points.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Outside, Towns. Gobert dishes to Towns. Outside, Conley. Towns, a screen on Paul. Conley's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Booker the pass to KD. Here's Ayton. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. He kicks to Gobert. 17-foot shot on the way. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Ayton. He's got 10. Here's Paul. Here's the pass to Durant. He dishes it to Ayton. Back to Durant. 3 quarters of play in post-game here. The Suns lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. 2 big men inside. Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Paul, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Edwards finds Towns, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Back to Durant. Pass to Booker. Conley against Paul. Over Conley. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Booker, right side. Pass to KD. Back to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Minnesota in the lead. Conley kicks to Edwards. There's the feed to Towns, and stolen by Booker. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Paul. Finished off the break. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Phoenix. Outside Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Got a piece of it. Paul with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. KD passes to Booker. Back to Durant. Passes it to Okogie. Shot on the wing. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Edwards. The dish to Gobert. Back to Edwards. The shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. And here's Booker from the arc. They get it again. And the pass to Okogie. Kicks to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Stolen by McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Paul for three. And that one was clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, Booker is consistent from the free throw line, so he can absolutely get it all done here.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
Conley against Paul. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards with the screen. Over Paul. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Towns. Pass to Okogie. Kicks it to Durant. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Suns missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight, and they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. Some solid defense there from KD. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Booker the pass to Paul. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Good! A tremendous read to tie it up.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Booker looking around. Pass to Paul. They could win it. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So,
Please give a big round of applause for the Pharos.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
It's a reach out.
And here is Conley. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Here's Edwards. Out to Conley. Second shot opportunity. Clock at 6. Throws it up high and finished off by McDaniel.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Paul passes to Durant. Gobert against Ayton. That's a 2 from Paul. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. Minnesota with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
Edwards gets to Towns. Fires the 3. Durant with the steal. Booker against Edwards. Booker the pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. Durant deciding where to go with it. Fades away. And the three ball is good. And the Suns lead by 1.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Gobert with a screen on Paul. A three ball. Timberwolves keep it alive. Now McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And the layup falls. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Booker outside. Beyond the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Edwards, and he drives in. It counts.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Back to KD. Paul, right side. A floater. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
When the going gets tough, you got CP on the side. He steps up. What a winner.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Edwards. Over Booker. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. He takes it in. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They escape with it.
To the best kid in the house.
Ball forward. Now here's Paul. From behind the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Durant for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Morris. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Durant, pass to Paul. Now Booker. Outside Durant. Durant with another miss.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Leonard for three. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. George with it. The three is up. Offensive rebound. Zubac passes to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
First team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside for Booker. Takes the three. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. George finds Leonard. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And Booker, here we go. Here's a three from Paul. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Morris, and here's Westbrook from the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Paul can't get it to go. Stolen by Ayton. To the inside. Here's Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Relentless at the offensive end. KD challenging the heart of the defense.
The Clippers in the lead. George passes to Morris. Up and in on the layup. Morris has got 6 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Durant inside. He's working on Morris. Paul, shot is off. Westbrook against Paul. Leonard outside. Zubac passes to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Fires the three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
Durant inside. He's guarded by Zubac. Second chance shot. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Paul. Three-pointer. Durant with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. 4 on the clock. For three, Booker. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Leonard for three. Okogie pulls down the board. Booker against George. Back to Booker. Out to the wing. so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers ahead, up 9.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Pass to Booker. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And Durant gets it to go.
At the arc, Kevin Durant is totally in his comfort zone. Nothing could shake him off that look.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Back to Westbrook. The baseline J. And that one hits the back iron. The Suns trailing. And the Suns pushing it up now. Back to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
The 7-footer Durant is a threat to dunk it. Can't let him get inside.
Westbrook outside. Kicks it to George. Leonard outside. The 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook.
Kevin Durant, first personal foul. First team foul.
Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's a triple-double king.
Stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. Guarded now by George. Got a piece of it. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
Yeah, I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Clippers' ball.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Westbrook. Zubac passes to Leonard. Sinks the tray. Leonard's got 6 here in the quarter.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Paul passes to Durant to stop the run. He drops it from range. Durant's got 10 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
And the second free throw is good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Morris, a screen on Booker. Here's George. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Suns have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Booker with it. He's picked up by Zubac. It's stolen by Leonard. The 3, George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Durant, pass to Paul. And Durant with the big finish.
The offensive arsenal of Durant is limitless. He fills it up so fast in a multitude of ways.
Leonard finds Morris, and a foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Leonard. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Westbrook. Down low. Zubats. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Paul. Now Booker. Up top Durant. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Three-pointer.
Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Here's Leonard. Oh, no good. Unable to win this run.
Kawhi Leonard. First.
I mean, the versatility of KD is tremendous. There's really nothing this guy can't do.
Phoenix has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Paul passes to Booker. The kick to Durant. Paul against Westbrook. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Durant's shot is off. Morris on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. For 3, George connects from downtown. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
The D has to know where PG is at all times, especially when he's roaming around.
Allie is always thankful.
Your Clippers. 28. The Suns. 24.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. George passes to Westbrook. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists in the game.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Leonard passes to Zubats. To the paint. Westbrook against Paul. Here's Zubats. That one goes in. Zubats has got 6 points.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
Outside Durant. Back to Paul. Floats one up. Let's go with a 3. Durant, no good. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. George finds Westbrook. Back to George. Oh, denied by Durant.
Good aggression from KD on D. Hustling to get a hand on the shot.
And Paul gets it to go.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Zubats high post. Kicks it to George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Durant. Back to Paul. Inside. The kick to Durant. From deep. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 7 rebounds in the game. Morris passes to Leonard. Westbrook against Paul. Here's George. The Suns clear it. Aiden's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Goes up on the wing. Booker can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Zubac finds Morris. Now here's Leonard. Three-pointer. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
Booker for 3. And the Suns miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Leonard passes to Westbrook. Here's Zubac. Morris for 3. They get it again. Right wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
We know he prefers to shoot off the pull-up, but Westbrook's showing he's capable in the catch-and-shoot situation.
Paul passes to Booker. Here's Okogie. George defending. Booker for 3. Knocks down the triple. Booker's got 5.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Outside for Booker. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. 7 points in the game.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display. Capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
Now here's George. 9 points in the game. Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Booker with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Offensive board. The kick to Durant. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good.
Very assertive KD is. He's ready to fire fast off the catch.
Morris, a screen on Booker. Some room here for George. Gets a hand on it, and Aiden pulls it down.
LA foul. Marcus Morris Sr. First personal foul.
Free throws good from Durant. .11 seconds left in the third. Pass to Paul. The kick to Durant. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
Love seeing the hustle from Russell Westbrook.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Aiden in at the center position. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Okogie to the left wing. Knocks it loose. George with a steal. Westbrook outside. Pass to Morris, and here's George from behind the arc. Here's Zubac. Now Westbrook. Oh, got a piece of it. To the middle. Goes back up. Morris passes to Zubac. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Chris Paul.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Westbrook against Paul. Pass to Durant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And Kevin Durant, so long, you have to leave your feet to contest his shot, but that's how he gets you.
Free throws good from Durant.
Kevin Durant, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Durant.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
George passes to Zubac. Kicks it out to Westbrook. George with it. There's the drive, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. And the Clippers lead by 12.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Ayton passes to Paul. The kick to Durant. Pass to Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. Booker for 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Up top, Westbrook. Out to Leonard. Zubac passes to Leonard. Now Westbrook. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Durant got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Pass to Okogie. Durant with it. And Durant with the big finish.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Zubac. He's covered by Ayton. Here we go, all alone. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Morris outside. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. That free throw good from Morris. Both free throws good from Morris. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Booker against George. Booker pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Leonard. Morris for 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And that one's good. Paul.
The ball handling of Chris Paul is unbelievable to watch.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Morris. Shot no good. Nice D from Durant. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands and he'll deliver.
George drives in, and he makes it on the layup. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Durant from deep three-point range. The shot misses, so the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Morris. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Booker with a screen on Westbrook. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Leonard right side. The 3 is up. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Here's Phoenix. 7-point differential. It's Booker on the wing. For 3. They get it again. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. It's Booker on the wing. Shot clock at 6. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
A high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Pass to Booker. Here's Okogie. On the wing, Durant. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out. So the Clippers win it. This one was in the bounce. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
To the best kid in the house.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Towns kicks to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. Westbrook drives in. Misses from close range.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Conley. Rebound by the Clippers. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
2 points, that one goes.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Outside, George kicks it out to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Edwards finds Gobert and finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Conley with it. Westbrook picks him up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now the pass to Zubac. Back to Westbrook. Clippers moving the ball around. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And the basket is good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Now here's Leonard in the corner. George with it. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's George. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:51 left in the first. Leonard finds Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Zubac has got his second basket.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
That's a 2 from Towns. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, good stick-to-itiveness there from George. Sticks with the shot despite the foul that he gets while in the air.
Paul George taking 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And he sinks the second. Clippers trail by 9. Outside, George. Towns with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Edwards with the stuff.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Conley against Westbrook. Leonard kicks to George. Zubac trying to break loose. And that one is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Towns down low. Defended by George. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Morris with the rebound. George against Edwards. George with the bucket.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands. And most times, it's pretty good.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Westbrook passes to Morris. And the rejection by Towns. Westbrook with the steal. Morris dishes to Leonard. Back to Morris. Outside, George. To the inside. Morris kicks to Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Mark, when the casual fan looks at a stat, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
Edwards. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from George. Clippers trail by 9. Morris passes to Zubac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this will be his second and third shots to the line here. No good on that one.
At the line for LA, Zubac. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. It's tipped. Stolen by Zubac. Morris outside. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
6 on the shot clock. Conley dishes to Edwards. From past the arc. Here's Gobert. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here is Edwards. He's got 12. 2 on the clock. Takes it inside. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Here's George. Basket counts.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Timberwolves leading by 7.
2 minutes remain.
Outside Edwards.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Here's Leonard, feeds it to Morris.
Really a complete defender. I mean, Towns able to do it in the paint and on the perimeter.
Conley finds McDaniel. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers trail by 7. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And Leonard has it in the corner. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Shoots from the corner. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Outside Edwards. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Conley. Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Towns with the steal. Deflects the pass. Minnesota again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Clippers trail by 7. Zubac kicks to Leonard. And the wide open shot for Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Bounce pass Conley. Anthony Edwards has been leading the. Thank you, David, and we'll be right.
24. The Timberwolves. 28.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Noel. He's covered by Westbrook and finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Zubac the pass to Westbrook. Lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Noel passes to Towns. He kicks it to Gobert. And the shot is long. The Clippers trail. Leonard dishes to Covington. He feeds it to George. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Noel. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Noel's got his first points of the game.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
George passes to Covington. To the middle. Towns with the steal. There's the lob to Towns. Paul George with the steal. And Leonard has it in the corner. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. There's the lob to the hoop. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Zubac the pass to Westbrook. Knocked away. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And he gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
George passes to Covington. Back to George. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 6.
Not a lot of wings are willing to score inside like Paul George. I mean, part of why he's elite at his position.
Bulls from the top of the key. Edwards against George. Gobert in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Inside. Towns with the steal. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Zubac the pass to George. Comes up empty down low.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The free throw drops for Towns.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Edwards finds Gobert. Here's Noel. He's covered by Westbrook, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. McDaniels with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Edwards can't hit. Clippers trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Zubac. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. He's had troubles at the line so far in this one, going 0 for 3.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Clippers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Westbrook kicks to George. Drives to the hoop, and it's George finishing it off.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Timberwolves ahead of 7. And
your Clippers Houston team.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Timberwolves leading by 7. On the court for Minnesota. 2 big men inside. Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Noel in at the point. Here's Towns, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
Outside for George. No good on the 3. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Covington with the steal. Lob pass to George. Covington finds George. Bank shot, no good. Timberwolves leading by 9. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. He lobs it up. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. To the paint. Minnesota with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Towns. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. That free throw missing.
Second team foul. At the line for your Clippers.
And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Over to the left wing. Here's Noel. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Westbrook dishes to Covington. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Passes it to George. Stolen by McDaniels.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
The free throw drops for Towns. Minnesota leading by 11. Edwards looking it over. 11 feet away, and yes, it's good.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Leonard, the pass to Westbrook. Kicks it out to Covington. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Covington's shot is off. Timberwolves have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Noel passes to Edwards. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Noel. And it's sent back by George.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
And it's Leonard missing. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Takes a 3. George, no good. Minnesota leading by 13. Here's Noel. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance
For the Timberwolves.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. When everything started to look a little dire, it really put the hammer down.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Karl Anthony Towns.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not, has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
Here's McDaniels. Stolen by George. Covington against Edwards. Leonard dishes to Covington. Towns with the steal. McDaniels finds Edwards. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So it's the Clippers now. And Westbrook, here we go. And the rejection by Towns. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Stolen by George.
Yeah, I don't like that decision there on the empty pass. Not with the defender right there, ready to pick it off.
And so it's the